I've
Is
started the
it visible?
recording of the session. Yes.
Okay. So this is the okay. So this is the design we made. We have changed the logo, um, and the next also the navigation bar. And as you said, we need to add the site search button to the website. So I have also added search a search symbol over here, which will when we will start the development of the site, which will open up into a search bar. Then next is our carousel element. It will have buttons to navigate, and also it will automatically change the slides. Okay, then next we have our founder's message. Then next, these will be the client testimonials. Okay, some of the elements are not visible, like the names of the client would be displayed under these images. So I don't know, might be some technical issues, so they are not visible. Then next, sir, I've added this element wherein we could add we could also add all the company projects. So the company has done till now, like I've added the cloud projects, then the number of clients and the years of working in the industry. And we can also add more fields to this. Then next, we have the testimony of interns in the company. And next, the footer, which contains the social media links, the site map, plus the contact us information, also the copyright section, and the terms and policy section to the right.
Okay, good work, Durvesh. So tell us, how did you do this? What technology did you use?
Go up, scroll back, go up, go up.
Yeah.
Okay, go up more. Go up from the start. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
First image. Okay. Now, as Rama was asking, like, just tell us about the technology and what are the technologies.
Sir, we use Figma software for whole design template, and it overall we used Figma, and then I've divided the tasks to each members. Like for the logo, I've given it to Anshul. Then for the navigation bar, I've given it to Grace. Then
There is
next,
the document. There is the document about the different technology you are going to use. You were showing us the comparison, right?
Sorry, sir, I'm not prepared that document.
Okay, no problem. So you said you use Sigma.
Yeah.
Can you show
Figma.
us what you use? Can you show us your development tool?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Okay.
Just a second, ma'am.
Take your time. So one thing is that the image that you have put at the top, right? Did you create that image, or you downloaded
Ma'am, it's a non-copyright image taken from unsplash.com.
Okay.
Yeah. So, ma'am, this is the tool I used.
Okay. How much time did it take you to create the homepage, Durvesh?
Ma'am, since I've divided each component into different members, so it took around 2 days, 1 day for components to develop up, and the next day I combined them all in one document.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. So 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Who did what, Durvesh?
Yeah. Just explain.
Okay, sure, sir. Sir, Anshul was responsible for the development of the logo. Then Grace was responsible for the navigation bar. like the alignment of different home services block buttons plus the alignment of logo. Then next, Bhushan was responsible for the carousel, this section. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Ria was responsible for the founder's message. Then Vedanti was responsible for the testimonials of client. Sorry. Okay. Then next, this section, sir, the years of industry section, that is developed by me.
Okay.
Then next, Poonam was responsible for the testimonials of intern section, and Anushri and Ria both together worked on the footer section, sir.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. That's what we want to understand, right? And hear that everybody is contributing and everybody is learning.
Yeah, sure. Ma'am.
Okay, very good. What are the key takeaways if I'm your client for this website, right? So
Okay.
what are the next steps, Gurvesh? So you've shown me this. What do you want me to do?
Ma'am, I would like to give you the I would like you to give me the feedback on the elements you liked and the elements you disliked. Also, I would like some suggestions from you about some additional elements you want us to add from the site.
On this first page, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me what elements. I don't know what you add.
Yeah. Okay, sure, ma'am. Ma'am, first in the navigation bar, as we have grouped services, we have added a new, what do you say, a category services, under which we'll have our training POCs, coaching and acceleration, right? Then under that, under training POCs, we'll have our cloud, project management, English and English immigration and must-read books. Then similarly for the block, we will divide block into technical and non-technical categories. And as I said, you wanted the site search button. So after clicking on the site's search symbol, you will get this type of dialog box, wherein you could search the site. Then, ma'am, in the founder's message, this would it would open in an horizontal plane, right? Like you cannot see the whole founder's message now. It's like, it's just, you can see learning is fun. Okay. So after developing, this whole thing would expand horizontally, and you'd be able to see the whole founder's message. Okay. Also, I've added links to the official accounts like LinkedIn and Twitter in the founders message section. Then, ma'am, in the testimonials, this pink color box you're seeing now, so it will pop up when you want to view a particular client's testimony, right? Like it would be scrollable, like it would contain different testimonies of the interns, and when you click on a particular client's testimony, it will pop up like this pink color box. Otherwise, it would be this plain white color box, and these two will be the buttons to navigate through the testimonies. In this pink color box, we'll add some animations to these icons, and let's say some animations also to these words or the content.
Okay.
Next, in the inter. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, please go ahead. I interrupted you.
Okay. And ma'am, in the intern review sections, we are not gonna add too much of animations, because then the whole loading loading time of the page would increase. So it will contain like simple animations like fade in and fade out, sort of. And again, it would be scrollable, and the footer would be static.
Okay. So when I'm scrolling from top to the bottom of the page,
Yeah.
so if I have to go to the top, is there a way I can have a link?
Sure, ma'am. We would be adding a back to top button, which would be scrollable when you scroll. So we have not added in the designs because placement was not shown. That's why.
So tell me, what are the three things that you learned new while doing this assignment?
Ma'am, if I talk about the whole team, this was completely a new experience for the whole team because none of us have ever worked on designing a template as such of this. So everything we did in this project was new to us, and it was really great to learn such new technologies.
Well, that was just one, Durvesh. I told you I'm going to make you guys speak what and think. So this was the first thing that you learned, right? So that you
Yeah,
were able to learn a new tool, and I'm very happy that Vedanti, Poonam, Bria, all your team members contributed,
yeah.
right? And while you're getting notifications to check out from Flipkart, what did your mind check out? Uh,
Sorry, ma'am, I could not hear you.
She has gone again. She has also gone out. Okay. So just tell us like more about like she's still there. Recording is still going on.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Yep. Again. I think. So what are the other two things you have learned? Like apart from your team building, you guys have connected really well, right?
Yeah.
And what are the new things you learned? Like somebody has given some innovative ideas, or like you were leading all the effort, or your team was very cooperative, or thinking something new every time whenever you are coming on the board.
No, sir. Actually, the whole team committed to this project. We came up with different ideas for the whole project. We viewed almost 5 to 10 templates available online, and then we cut shorted the templates which we found would be really helpful and which would be very attractive for this website. So like, yeah, definitely the whole team worked a lot for this single
what
page.
I want you to do now, Durvesh, is
Yeah,
whatever you told as what you learned, right?
yeah.
Now you're going to write one paragraph about it,
Okay,
okay? And that is going to be your content for the intern reviews,
okay, ma'am. Sure.
okay? So how you want to project yourself is what is going to be your content for the intern review section.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
you have 9 team members, so you have 9 reviews already,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Happy?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
You have to
Uh,
get happy about it because you have to write content now. I'm very happy to make you work.
okay, ma'am. Sure.
Okay, very good. I think this is a very good effort, right, Abhishek?
Yep, absolutely.
Much
It's a
better than
good
I hoped.
effort.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, very
much.
good, Suresh. Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you so
moving
much.
to the next team, Sarthak. Actually, we have a hard stop. That's why. Okay.
Sarthak,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Swaraj, can you share? I am having the actual implementation. Actually, he was responsible for making the logo and he has the final document. Ma'am, so we have not selected a design template or so. We have selected a, so what can you say, a wireframe building software called as Balasmic. So we have not used a ready-made template. So we have actually drawn it. Actually, we have all the designs we have to choose, such as the actually we have the what can you say the prototype ready. It's just a wireframe we have built.
That's okay.
that's good. That's good, in fact.
It's good. What
Yeah.
show us? Walk us through this.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yep.
you are.
Yeah, Sarthak, just a second. I want to add something.
Yes.
Actually, yeah. Actually, the thing is, we came up with various logos, and we haven't decided yet which logo to be used. So we wanted you to choose one if possible. Yeah.
Actually, we assigned the task of building the logo to each and every one of us and choose which is the better one so that everyone can learn how to use actually uh, rather to be specific, Siley used Illustrator and various other tools. So we tried to implement all that in such a way and choose which is the better one.
Very nice. Okay. Show us the options.
Yeah, sure. These are the some few options. Yeah.
Can you expand? Can't see properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
When you hear the word go to FastLane, what comes into your mind?
So it's all about like cloud computing. So
No.
Actually, the
yeah, so it's like a
lanes.
globe.
Fast lane means, what do you mean by fast lane? Formula One.
Sir, road. Actually, roads and
Formula One.
cars.
Formula
Yes, sir.
One cars.
Let's move on the path of technology.
Go to fast lane. Yeah.
Right. Move fast on the path of technology. Right?
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
the mistakes
Yes, ma'am.
we have done in our careers, we don't want you to repeat. Sorry, there's a fire.
Mhm. So you need to think on this. Yeah, go ahead. Please explain your concept on each one, and then we will give you the feedback. But I told you, the thinking process is go to Fastlane. What strikes in your mind when you think about that word? That
Yes,
should be
sir.
the logo.
Yeah. So the preliminary feedback, none of the logos work with me. They don't connect with me.
Absolutely.
As a founder, the logo has to connect with me. So whatever
Yes.
logos I've seen so far, Durvesh, your team, or this team, nothing connects with me.
Yeah, Durvesh logo also was means like I didn't like it.
It's not about cloud,
Mhm.
right? It's
It's
about
not about
going to
flag.
the fast lane. It's about technology transformations. So let me give you a quick idea of what we do in our Go to Success pillar, right? So Go to Success is our professional services where we work with our clients on different technologies, different kind of projects, and which are not only projects that we are talking about YCC, right? Which you feel like a small projects, but we work more on enterprise applications of Oracle, NetSuite, Amazon, SAP, and Salesforce, right? So these are the enterprise applications we work for. So go to Fastlane, what that stands there is go to success, right? We help our clients go to their success path faster. So in doing that, how we do that is we actually assess what they do, find gaps in what they do, and then try to fill those gaps with the technology solution. So we always make our clients, just the way we are making you think, we make our clients think. What is missing? Don't tell us what you have, right? Tell us what are your pain points, and we will bring the business value proposition to you. That's what we do, right? So think on that lines. And when we do this, we don't do it in a 3-year contract, right? We come in, we solve the problem, we go out, right? So we do our work very fast because we know what we are doing and we implement it quickly, right? So keep that in mind when you design a logo. Okay, not
Sure,
cloud.
ma'am.
Cloud is just one thing that we're teaching you right now. We are going to quickly shift onto cloud, from cloud, away from cloud onto another technology. But I see that there are some difficult concepts in cloud that you have not studied in your curriculum, and you should know it. That's why it's going to take some little more time on the cloud. But then we're going to switch away from cloud. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. Wonderful. Let's go through it.
So, ma'am, actually, we have focused on the actual design, how it going to look, and how actually we are going to make it. So, actually, we have made this wave kind of image that is so shown. So we build it, not actual we have downloaded it and we have pasted it so that it looks good and gives a wavy structure to a website. It is in the header section as well as in the footer section.
Mhm. Have you copied any images?
No, ma'am.
Where this image came from?
This wave image. Ma'am, there is a site called as GetWeb. Actually, one second. GetWeb.io. So it is a tool, rather, that gives us image of the waveform structure. So I have created that image and downloaded it.
Okay, that's fine. We'll take a look at the copyright.
Yes, ma'am.
Get web.io. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So moving next, we have chosen the color combination to keep it light. Actually, it is not the color we have chosen in the software. It wasn't taking the color. So we are using a combination of two colors that will be light and going towards the darker side. We will using the linear gradient. Actually, it is a light blue, and as going to the right side, it goes on darker and darker.
Okay. Okay.
We have
You're using a monochromatic pattern of blue.
no, ma'am, a normal sky blue color,
Okay.
and a little bit going to the as it as you can say, it goes on fading to the right to left side.
Okay.
We have the next section is what do we do. We can put the content of the company, what the company does. And next is the carousel. In the carousel section, we can add the testimonials of the clients as well as the reviews that come on the social media handle, such as our comments and etc.
Okay. Keep
And
going
the
on.
next is
Can I add one thing in carousel?
yes.
Yeah, in the carousel, ma'am, we can also add ads like for generating revenue also.
Okay.
It can be a plus point. Yeah.
Absolutely. Good idea.
Yeah, continue, Sarthak.
Moving on to next, that's the insight. We are planning to add the vision and mission of the company on the homepage itself in the insight section. And just it's a card view. We had to fill the screen, so we put the cards in it. And the next, it is in the about us section that is already present in the present website. And yeah, the footer contains all the contact, actually, that is the social media and the addresses.
Okay. Good. So something.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Swaraj.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, in this what do we do section, we can also add the ongoing events also. In a card view, one of them.
Right.
So rather than going through going through here means going to events, and then rather than the user can see directly on our webpage homepage.
Yes.
That's again a good idea. Yep.
Yeah. So few feedbacks here. The color of blue is not. Maybe it's just the diagram right now. It's not connecting. with
Ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Here are the shades that code.
Yeah.
Color.
Okay.
Show us the actual color, Swaraj and Sarthak.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is not the final color.
Okay.
Okay.
Second, the logo is not accurate. We have to change the logo.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, can I add?
Ma'am, what are your expectations from the logo?
I think I gave you a lot of independence to create. So whatever comes to your mind, right? As GotoFastLane, create that, but not cloud. I don't want any one of you or any visitor on the website to think that it's about cloud. Cloud is a part of it, right? We have to do technology transformation. So think of the word transformation and acceleration and come with a logo.
Okay, thank you.
So
highway. How about Rama, highway? Runway of the airports, like, big airport, 5 or 6 runway, and the 6th one is GotoFastLane. Yes, it is possible.
Yeah, right. I don't want my technology folks to become flight attendants.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, we can think about it, right? So let's see what students come up with.
Right.
So that's first feedback. Second feedback is that I like that wavy pattern because it adds a dimension to the website, to the front page, right? But again, because of the colors, I'm not able to see how it will look like.
Right.
I am having the actual website. We are actually building it so that we can build it. Can I share? It is just a sample.
Sure. Please.
Sure.
It's just a sample.
Should I stop sharing, Sarthak?
Yes.
Yeah, and while Sarthak is sharing the screen, third feedback is that I like some of the components of the base screen a lot, especially things like counters.
Mm-hmm.
They always give a realism to the
Is my screen visible?
Yes, I can see that now.
Yes, ma'am. It's just a prototype. We have just built it.
Yeah, it's a nice color.
Ma'am, it is also mobile compatible, so we can shrink the screen and see the. It's working.
Okay.
Ma'am, we have taken the idea of putting the logo putting the text rather than the logo from Instagram website. It also shows that written Instagram on it. It's actually an image, so we didn't build the image for it. We just wrote a text, and it also navigates to the home, that is the
Contact page.
root route.
Okay.
When we click it, just ma'am, it's just a sample, we have built it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think it's very nice. I would suggest that you put some more components to it. At least bring it to
Yes
a
ma'am.
state where the Vesh team had, right? So then we can do a comparison. Once we pick the colors and the logo and everything, then we will divide the work so that you can start the development. Next week
Yes
we
ma'am.
have to start development, right? Because that is when you will learn about testing. You learned about requirements document, but next thing that we are going to learn is we are not going to learn about design documents in this session. I've changed my mind because I think you need more work on the requirements document. So I'm going to take you directly into the test scripts and tie it to the requirements document. So do you learn what were you missing in the requirements document?
Mhm.
Okay. So okay, so tell us, Sarthak, what worked well in your team? What are the 3 things that you learned?
Actually, we connected with each other well as far as the timing goes. We actually do 1 session per day, that is at night after all the works are done. So we are okay with the timings of all the members, and actually all the members supported me well as we collaborated well. And what can we say, mm, we have a takeaway that we learned a lot of new things from it, uh, rather to be specific on the side of designing, building web apps, actual implementation, etc.
Okay, good. So you have to continue building on that. So both Durvesh and Sarthak, your teams, right? Work on the logo, work on the design. Next week when we meet, we want to see the home pages working, right? You need not have content, that's okay. But an idea of what needs to be there has to be there on the page.
Yes ma'am.
Because that is when we will start the development.
Yes ma'am.
So next session, we will choose a color. Yes, Abhishek?
I think we have 10 more minutes. Anmol, can you cover that part within time? Because he's like a little bit now nervous.
Yeah, just 5 minutes because I need to take a bio break before my next meeting.
So shall I start?
Yeah, you have 5 minutes, time it.
Sure. So here's the thing. We all started with this first prototype. It used to look something like this. We all went. We help you accelerate your journey, rather it be for student or business. We help you get faster. That was the main concept behind GotoFastLane. And we came up with one logo that was used to look like this. That you are on a path that we have designed you for to be the quickest without any hurdles. You just get to your place, but being the having the benefit of cloud, because sooner or later we all will turn to cloud. Even right now all the blockchain networks are also turning to cloud, so we kept the final destination as cloud, but the main journey is the first path. So that was the main concept behind the logo. I will get to the colors part in the next one, because we actually changed that a while later. We started with this. We kept we kept the same navigation buttons. We added a catchy phrase to make the audience understand, irrespective of what kind of audience we get. Then we thought of some counters and use of gradients and partitions and all stuff. It was completely rough at this point, but later we understood that yes, prototyping is a lot more of work that we ever thought of. So we kind of laid out, but then we started to feel, no, this is not working out. So we wanted to go for some other thing. So we went out with this. This was the time when I was facing technical issues. I faced the Windows update, and you might know that before the Windows update, it starts lagging slowly and lags too much, and then suddenly it just breaks down for a while. That happened with me. It was the time when I created this, and by the time I got back with stable system, I had this site. My whole team worked while I was suffering my system issues. My team actually went throughout the process, because this time I wasn't leading. We were working together. This time I wasn't telling them. We all were putting on ideas. We were communicating on group to solve the time issues. We actually get rid of the time itself. We just kept on working. We just kept aside what time we will be working on. We are just working. Whatever time we get, we are just working.
So
And that kind of
today again, you used a Hindi word in your speech. I'm going to keep correcting you until you fix it, so that it's going to be a big takeaway when you go.
Sure. I'm wondering whichever one I use, but still, of course.
Key.
Okay, right. That was too short, 2 minutes. So thank you. And then we came up with this new logo. It has the concept of like red is for cloud. We will soon later turn GotoFastLane text to also red, which looks something like, one sec, this. What the concept behind it is, GotoFastLane in red, we are the technocrats, we can help you, and we are expert at cloud, referring to Abhi sir. And then talking about cloud, we often talk about Oracle Cloud itself, because it's the one of the most scalable one. It works on the most difficult sides of the cloud architectures. So that's why we kept the red logo from Oracle. And the orange stands for compassion and adventurousness. So that's why we chose that for our clients. That is the car and moving fast paced. So that was the concept behind the logo. And of course, GotoFastLane. The lane is actually covered in the form of a short highway with a few curves that we will need to take decisions on right time. And that simple arrow is the direction to keep going and going forward and not backward. So that was the logo concept. Then we went on to for like company name, of course, top level company name aligned somewhere, because we are just still refining the whole proof of concept. And later we added a site navigator. It will be in the form of the few buttons that will actually be active whenever that section is active. So it will a dynamic once we didn't get to know about how to make it fix in a static continuous design. Then comes the vision and mission. These images are used here. We will create our own custom artifacts for this one, so that there are no copyright issues, similar for the other one. And also we will add some gradients here, which were tried of made an attempt for, but didn't went well, so we didn't carried it forward. Then came our key achievement. So we thought of like instead of taking for like only us, there should be some takeaway for any user. So we want to go for some kind of quotes, a standard quote. These images were also chosen because it consists of some elements that actually inspire you. This vision image was chosen because it is generally valid for anyone. It can be applied for any use case. Of course, if you have a vision, you need to think about future, you need to think about success, surety, you need to be creative and innovative. That's why such images were chosen. Then coming towards forward, the one code that I find while I was finding inspiration for the site, the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. And that actually related a lot with GoToFastLane, because if you never get to the fast lane, how would we ever help you to see what was the fastest and best way to go for?
I like that. I like that analogy and parallel that he has drawn, Abhishek.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Done. Okay, keep going.
So this was kind of a graphic that we actually went for a template. It was a continuous graphic, but it was so difficult to draw in a prototype, so we could not have drawn it. But we find a similar concept image. The actual image will look something else, which will be like a complete continuous flow of lane. It will be like where the text goes, there goes images. Other side will be text for the content, and this flow will be shifting in zigzag. So next comes the branding video that as we prepare. So we have kind of kept it a little bit space for it, so that if not available, we can easily get it out and put in later. Then comes the words from the CEO with some text area, because we have kept words from the CEO. We have kept the words first and CEO image second, because we are as we are committing words from the CEO. So words should come first, and that's why we will put more emphasis on the actual words and impact, rather than and then reveal who is our CEO. And here after that, the whole mode is completely set. The only thing is left for the user is to scroll up, I'll scroll a little to show up the nav bar and go explore the other pages as much required, rather it be for business or it be for students. And apart from it, in order to stay connected or try to connect to us or say something to us, they have all the social links, addresses, and all stuff. If they want to check about the privacy policies and have some doubts, they can get it cleared over there. And of course, this made with love in India was actually just a token of gratitude that we wanted to show up.
Sure. Very good. Very good work done by all three of you. Anmol, very quickly.
Ma'am, I just wanted to add something.
Yeah,
Please.
Actually, we added a chat box also there in the website. I don't know why it's not visible.
Okay. Yeah, neither of you had chat box, so no worries. I know it's a prototype. Thanks, Rakshita. So what I really like, so one thing is you already talked about, Anmol, that timing was a challenge, and then you had some challenges with respect to the softwares. But I'm very glad of the work that all three teams have done. And what I'm very happy about is that the three teams have come with three different ideas.
absolutely.
And that is very important, not to copy from each other's ideas, right? So those are the basic work ethics that you have to start learning. So as part of next steps, I have a hard stop in 1 minute. As part of next steps, what we have to do is we have to get these live. And more one feedback is that the colors are not connecting with me so much. Okay, so work on the colors, work on the logo. I like the logo to be simple. You know what you have next to the Tony Robbins lecture, sorry, Tony Robbins words can be one of the, can be an inspiration for your logo. Make your logo a little simpler, or change the font of the text of GotoFastLane. You know, the font type is not catching, right? The concept is very good, right? And all the three teams can take that concept and build on that. Durvesh, yourself as well, and Sarthak also, right? Again, I will say I really liked the way Durvesh had his slides put together, like has his team's content put together. Few things I like about Sarthak's team, and few things I like about Anmol. So all three of you have done a very good job. Now you have seen each other's work, right? Now go back to your teams and rework on what you have so far. Stay on your concept, right? Stay on your concept, stay with your teams, stay with your inspirations, but work on it. Okay, revise it. Now you have seen each other's work, be competitive, come up with something else next week. And next week is when I plan to freeze this, and I'll then we'll choose how to develop. So one thing, Anmol, I did not understand from you is what did you use to? Okay, one thing that we are missing from all of you is how are we going to host?
Ma'am, I have worked on that. If you say, I
Okay.
will go on.
Okay.
I think
So you know what? We have to time out.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, we have to time out today. I have a hard stop. I have another meeting. It's already 1 minute. So why don't you three leads send me an email, right? Or send to the info lane itself email about the platforms that you're going to use, the CMS.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll respond to that once I'm done with my meeting on the next steps, which will include combining all the feedback from everybody and putting it together into something which is your teams. Okay. And next week we'll pick the elements from each one of you and then divide the work.
Ma'am, just a quick doubt. You said you need the working website. So by working, you mean in the design template or in the hard coded thing?
What you already have, Durvesh.
Okay.
In a template. Yes.
Okay, sure, ma'am.
Yeah, that's what we need. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very good work. All three of you teams had something unique, so which is really, really nice. All three of you had very, very good work done, and all of you had some feedback, some learnings, some hardships, right? So document that. Use 5 lines. So your content should be, Abhishek, you can drop off and start the other meeting. I'll join you there. So, right, all of you should write 5 sentences about your experience so far. Okay, limit yourself to 5 sentences. Limit yourself to maybe 100 words, 50 to 100. I think 50 words is good. If you cannot write in 50, try to be 75 words. Okay, it has to be in English. It cannot have kies and kas in between. Okay, so it has to be in English. 5 sentences, good punctuation. Okay.
Yeah.
And you should send it or just review with each other, right? I might not have time, or I'll ask somebody from my team to review. But the idea is to start writing as well, right? It's very important to start writing English as well. Okay, you might be writing a lot of your assignments, but when you come to actually write an IELTS exam for immigration, or GRE, and after that you still have to write IELTS exam, you will understand why I'm asking you to do this now. Okay? Yeah.
One quick thing, my team will kill me if I don't put it up. There is one extra thing that was added in the last 5 minutes. We are going for a concept of the logo with instead of car, an athlete. Of course, we are humans, and going for that lame concept, eliminating cloud maybe, but going for athlete and lame.
Yeah, no, cloud is okay. Cloud can be a part of it. That's totally fine.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, but I like that athlete thing. Yeah, because that gives some life and realism. Okay, all right, I got to drop off. All right, thank you so much. Very good session. Thank you.
ma'am.
Bye.